Hey, YouTube family. Back again. Look, I hope everybody's weekend was nice. I hope you got some rest. And if you're on the East Coast, Lord, I hope you stayed warm because the weather's pretty wicked. In my last video, I told people to go out there and, do what you could to put your mind at ease and, do a little self care. And as promised, this stuff is right back. It's right back again. The Epstein files are still here. And we still have this juvenile reaction from the president with Barack and Michelle Obama. I didn't want to elaborate on it in the last video because it is so juvenile. It's juvenile and it's also extremely insulting for something like that to be done, here in Black History Month. It was like a double insult, you know. But a lot of us, a lot of Black people are looking at this as bait. You're looking to rage bait Black people out into the streets. Well, this ain't it. This is not how you get Black people out into the streets. As a matter of fact, you don't really have anything that's going to get us out in the streets. Because the fight that you want, you're not going to get it the way you want it. But you could end up getting it. That's for sure. But out in the streets, no. You just don't have enough going for you. So we're not going there. And you could talk about Barack Obama and Michelle Obama. You could talk all you want. Because with you, it is talk. I mean, you're a person who wouldn't even join the military. You wouldn't even try and go and fight your own battles. And even now, you're trying to rage bait us out into the street while you set somebody else up to come up and fight us in the streets. It won't be you. It won't be any of your kids. So what is it that you want? People look at this man as being the strongest in the world, and he's just not. He's not. Strong people fight their own battles. They come out and they say what they mean, not what they think other people want to hear. So you want to keep doing this little thing with the insults back and forth, like in the schoolyard? Go for it. We've got time. Believe me, we've got time. This is not Tulsa. This is not Black Wall Street. Whatever happened there, happened then, but it won't happen now. Just think about that. This country has been through enough without your agitation. So put on your big boy pants and just stop doing it. Grow up. We're not for it. Not at all. Second thing, since we're on President Trump, the Epstein files. They're not going anywhere either. It turns out that Miss Maxwell has decided that she's going to take the fifth when she testifies. That's a far cry from what she was supposed to do. She was supposed to get up there and testify and exonerate Donald Trump from any wrongdoing. But, people would have to be a fool to accept her word. I mean, she's already been convicted of perjury. She's already been convicted of child molestation and child trafficking and abuse. So to take her word on anything, you have to be stupid, and we're not stupid. So that's not going to work either. The Epstein files are going to stay front and center until something is done that will satisfy people's hunger for justice, as it were. And the victims definitely have a hunger for justice. It's insulting that we're even going through all of these machinations for what? Just do the right thing by the victims. You have female children in your family. We all do. But nobody wants to see any of their family molested, trafficked, or abused. So no, the Epstein files, I think they're here to stay. So you might as well get your Justice Department or whoever it is that you got to get and get them to just release the files. You know, if you don't win another election, then you don't win another election. You know, you're not supposed to anyway. And if you go for a third term, we might be able to talk Barack Obama to come out and actually run against you. And you can't bring him up on any charges because, according to your Supreme Court, he has immunity. Total immunity. Kind of like what the thing that you got. You thought it would just be for you, but it actually is for him too. So again, the Epstein files ain't going nowhere. And Black Americans, we're not getting in the street either. We've did enough marching, protesting, to last a lifetime. Actually, to last several lifetimes. So you're going to need a new playbook. And I think if you check the back door, you might find that some of your Project 25 people are slipping out. Yeah, some of them are slipping right out that door. But in any case, people, listen, have a productive week. Be safe. If you can help somebody else, help them out. And I'll see you in the next video. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Oh, and drop some comments. I need to hear from you guys. Drop some comments. Until then, I'll talk to you later. See you in the next video.